President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that he's under pressure to act fast over Niger crisis. This is said to the Islamic scholars who visited him in Abuja yesterday. All right, it's another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV, specifically the weekend edition of this program. And we are here with the reviewers to analyze what's on the dailies. All right, Daily Sun newspaper. What's Daily Sun saying here? Tinubu sends Muslim clerics for more talks with Niger junta. Tinubu sends Muslim clerics for more talks with Niger junta. Don't release my documents to Atiku. Tinubu tells Chicago University. We will release if court gives order. We will release it if court gives order, says Varsity. On to the next one. Nigeria will strengthen ties with UK to combat insecurity, says Badaru. Bloodbath in Abuja, Nasarawa, Edo, Kebbi, Kaduna. Government kills soldier, 2 customs officers, pastor, 12 die in both mishap. Era of propaganda to promote federal government programs over, says Malagi. To the next one, we have Southeast Security. Reps panel 6 Kano's unconditional release. Reps panel 6 Nnamdi Kano's unconditional release. Video on captured armored vehicle fake, says Army. Video on captured armored vehicle fake, says Army. Begins investigation into alleged killing of civilians by Army in Enugu. On to the next one, we have the Punch newspaper. The Punch newspaper, the major headline, it reads, Naira crumbles to 920. Fuel marketers push for fresh price hike. The follow-up story, fuel price can't remain at 617 Naira, with Naira falling below 900 per dollar. That's what IPMAN, that's Hitman, is saying here. Nigerians back subsidy removal. Federal government replies of Baseki. Labour wants NNPCL probe. To the next one, we have some pictures here. And those pictures I'm talking about can be found on the front page of this same Punch newspaper. Falling slabs trapped us while fleeing Abuja collapsed building. You can see the pictures of the victims right here on the front page of the Punch newspaper. The last story to the viewers across the globe, federal government faces heavy criticism over 4.1% unemployment data. Of course, we have our reviewers here to always express their views concerning trending issues in the country. We have Michael right here with me at the Newsstand. Michael, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael. Good to see you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Very well, thank you.
I'm cool as well.
Good morning, viewers.
Morning, viewers across the globe. I think I need to greet the viewers as well.
Yeah, very necessary.
Very necessary. Okay, viewers across the globe, we're saying good morning to you all the way from Ogba in Lagos, Nigeria. From the Newsstand, we are reaching you guys, and we are saying good morning to you. We are saying good afternoon to you because some people are watching us.
Sure, yeah.
Right from other regions. We're saying good night to those ones that are going to sleep right now. I know some people are slumbering,
Exactly.
but they still want to watch the program. All right, precious Ikedi. Good morning, Michael. Looking forward to today's review. We are here. We are saying good morning to you, precious. Of course, we have two Michaels, a Michael Square, just like this Square.
Yeah.
We are here to review as well. Yeah. All right, Ademola Atonda, good morning. Oh, we're saying good morning to you, Gladys. Oh, yeah, boy. Good morning to everyone. Michael is saying good morning to you. Adekule Michael is also saying good morning to you.
Good morning, Adekule Michael. Good morning.
Ade Tunde, good morning, house. And we are saying good morning as well. Good morning, dear Mr. Michael, watching from Atlanta, USA. We're saying good morning to you. Calvin or Sayamon, morning, Mr. Michael Adekule, morning to you as well. We have another Michael here saying good morning to you.
Good morning.
Gladys Oyabo. Amechi Nwachukwu, good morning, my good people of Nigeria. Good morning, Nigerians in diaspora.
Yeah.
All right, Daddy H, good morning from Canary Wharf, London. Wow. Canary Wharf, London. We're saying good morning to you, Daddy H, as well. Uku Oji, good morning, guys. Please update us the rate of euro to naira too. All right, good morning to you, Oji. Fabian, Fabian Ngwadike, good morning to you, all from UK. We are all saying good morning. Lucky is saying good morning. Matthew is saying good morning. Charles is saying good morning. All right. Krambanji, good morning, Michael, and you all from Canada. Wow, from Canada, someone is saying good morning to
Good
you.
morning. Good morning from Canada. Good morning.
All right, good morning. I'm Meeting Wachuku. Double mic. I greet you all. Good. God bless you all. All right.
Good morning.
Mike Square.
Yeah, double mic. I love that.
Taiwo Odunlade say is here and saying good morning to us all. And we saying good morning to Taiwo Odunlade. Good morning to you. James, morning Mike from London. Michael Square. Morning to you, James, as well. Now we'll continue to read and read and read. But let's go to what we have today. The newspapers. Michael, we have the Punch newspaper and the Daily Sun newspaper. Was the Punch saying still about this fuel crisis we've been experiencing? We have the oil marketers saying fuel pump price may go up again. That's as regards the fall of naira against the United States dollars. Michael, it seems these guys are saying something that we're not saying.
It is not that we are not seeing it. We are only pretending that we are not seeing it, and that's the way I love to put it. What we are experiencing is bound to happen because we are still importing petroleum products, and as long as we are doing that, we are at the mercy of the exchange rate. So if the exchange rate is as of today, we are looking at about 920 naira to a dollar now, and I mean there is no other way. Marketers has to start complaining that they want to increase because that is what determines whatever they are bringing on board, whatever they are importing. And that is the issue. You know, the last time I told you we are simply addressing the symptoms and not the disease. Until we fix our refineries and make them functional and become a nation that is producing massively across the sectors so that we can begin to have enough to consume locally and begin to also export and earn foreign currencies. Then our naira begin to take shape. There is no other way out. All these palliative are just temporary measures that can't go far. And I think government understands that. I know they do. And the earlier they begin to respond to some of these things, the better.
The earlier they begin to respond to some of these things, the better.
Yeah.
Wiki at it again. I think, like Yoruba will say, Ati Balejo. We don't get visitor. Yesterday he said we'll ban hawking on the streets, we'll ban maize, corn hawking on the streets. I said something jokingly that don't forget that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu loves to eat agbado, cassava. He shouldn't go that extreme. I think this is one of the persons or one of the ministers Nigerians are anticipating, and we are expecting much from him. And presently, I think he has really hit the ground running.
You know, I told you about Wiki that I it's one of the ministers I know will deliver. One may not like some things about him in terms of sometimes he can be too lousy and all of that. You can't take away the fact that he performed as a former governor of River State, and he has also hit the ground flying. I don't like to use running now because I don't expect them to be running. I expect them to be flying. But unfortunately, there was an incident in Abuja yesterday. The building collapsed, and I think as the FCT minister, he was there in person to look at things. I think he has started the job. I believe what you said also that he has banned street trading and all of that. These are necessary steps. But if you are doing all of that, government should also be alive to our responsibilities and make the economy conducive. people don't just want to get into street trading if some of the other sectors are working. Don't forget, some of these people that are trading are supposed to be in schools. Some of them probably could not afford to pay the tuition, and that is why they resort to street trading, apart from the fact that they are on holidays at the moment. So much as I agree that certain sanity must be put into the capital city, Abuja, the government also has the responsibility to make sure that the basic amenities are provided and the economies get running.
I don't think cities should be well planned, to forestall such occurrences from taking place again.
One of the cities that was well planned is this same Abuja. But over time, the master plan was distorted. People began to encroach into certain areas that they shouldn't. If you remember, when El Rufai was the FCT minister, he did a lot of demolition. And a lot of people know him for that demolition. Then these are just attempts to bring back the master plan of Abuja. And I think Wiki is likely to continue in that trend to see how they can still salvage the situation.
I am under pressure to act fast over Niger crisis. That's what your president, Sashiwa Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said on the front pages of these journals or these papers. Under pressure. We've been saying it over and over that diplomatic way should be the solution to resolving the crisis in there. I think the president is a kind of listening president. Am I right?
He said he's under pressure to act fast. So we don't really know what the acting fast means, whether to put in
to
deploy military or to engage more in diplomatic dialogue and all of that. So whoever is pressurizing him, I guess we have a lot of interested countries, France, the US, the UK, and all of that, even Russia. So I know a lot of some of these countries are interested in that matter. But be that as it may, the fact remains that diplomatic way is important in this matter. He shouldn't be under pressure to send in military into that environment. Most of the northern states has kicked against it. Some well-meaning Nigerians are also not for military action. So the pressure should be that diplomatic solution should be explored. And just yesterday, he dispatched again for the second time the Islamic scholar to visit Niger again. And those ones have always been on ground to engage the junta over the matter so that they can find a way around it and solve this matter once and for all. Again, I repeat, war will not bring solution into that nation. Most of these advanced countries, we only engage in proxy war. At the end of the day, they sell weapons to Africans. They sell weapons to the people that are fighting
and get their natural resources.
They explore their natural resources. And one more thing, they will be the force to bring in relief materials. They sell weapons at night, bring relief materials in the morning. Kill yourself as you want to, but you will also see them, they are bringing relief materials to displace individuals and all of that. So at the end of the day, Africa or the people that decide to go into war, we bear the brunt and not those countries that are putting pressures on them.
Thank you so much, Michael. I must really appreciate you.
Many thanks.
Very, very, very good analyst
Many
on this
thanks,
platform.
I
really appreciate you for always attending to me, always coming to this program.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Matthew. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You wanted to say Mr. Michael Adekule?
Yes, of course.
All right, Mr. Matthew, we're still having crisis concerning you know, on today's edition of this program. Fuel price can't remain at 617 naira per liter, with naira falling below $900. That's what we're having here.
Who is saying that?
IPMAN, IPMAN.
But let me tell you, the issue is this. Whether IPMAN, whether federal government, the truth is, it's becoming very difficult for the federal government to come out to tell Nigerians that, based on the current reality of ground, that the pump price have changed. And it's still very difficult for them to come back and tell Nigerians that we are subsidizing. And that impression marketers are trying to create. That if the landing cost increase, you still leave the pump price as it were. It implies that somehow you are subsidizing. The federal government will not have that moral standard, that justification to come to Nigerians to tell that we are still paying subsidies. But the reasons of it, if the price of crude, the landing cost of PMS increases, the implication is that the pump price will increase. But let me tell you where federal government is getting it wrong. That unification of Naira at the official window is where the problem lies. Federal government ought to tarry with unification of Naira at the official window until a time when we start producing enough to start exporting to attract foreign exchange into our economy. But unfortunately, the policy direction of the government is to get more money for federal government. I'm not saying it's bad, because after all, the debt management office have said that our debt to revenue ratio, that is 73.5%, is not sustainable and it exposes the economy to volatility. But even in the face of that, how we remove subsidy? What we would have done as a government is tarry with unification of Naira at that window. Because before the government came on board, Muhammadu Buhari's government had a higher in window. No, they still call it higher in window. I think up to now. But the difference is that dollar was exchanging in that window for 471 naira to a dollar. So if you fall within the category of importers, exporters that go through that window, you leverage on CBN regulated dollar rate of 471 naira to a dollar to get your exchange rate to do your business. But now, that window is exchanging for about 800 something naira to a dollar. And people who hit out to import PMS before now leverage on that window to import PMS. Don't forget that even before now, NNPC was the sole importer of PMS. So they were leveraging on that exchange rate to import. Now that the dollar rate is fluctuating, it's not stable, it's being fixed by market forces. It impacts on the product, and anything that affects the exchange rate impacts directly on the product you are importing. There's no truth about it. So the truth is that IPMAN is correct. But unfortunately, federal government will not have that moral standard, justification, or to confront Nigeria to say, I beg you, we are still subsidizing, but the amount is not as much as it used to be.
But are we likely to have a hike?
No, if you must face the reality, if you must not incur any loss as NNPC, the price must be hiked. But I don't think federal government can reach that, because Nigerians are already stretched. So I will sympathize with federal government, but though the issue is why the area I see the approach wrong is when they unify Naira at the official window. Subsidy should go, there's no argument about that. All stakeholders have accepted that subsidy should go. But that unification of Naira at the official window needed to wait until a time when we start producing enough to start exporting to foreign exchange. Then the money we are removing from subsidy removal urgently diversify into production, improve on our power generation. But unfortunately, federal government has placed serious priority on revenue drive at the expense of the wealth of Nigerians.
Since the assumption of former River State Governor, Nyesom Wike, in office as Minister of the FCT, we've seen this move and willingness to work. Yesterday, he was at the scene of the collapse building in Abuja, in which he has directed an investigation into the matter. Matthew, what more are you expecting from Wike in the issue of building collapse in Nigeria? Not just FCT, though his own assignment is of the FCT. But what action do you expect him to take?
I think the essence of law and order is to ensure sanity in the society. And if you have external laws regarding building, and people are flouting it, and nobody is regulating, when you see incidents of this nature, nobody is being prosecuted, people will do wrong thing more. So for me, just a common saying that it's not a common saying anyway. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's our legal jurisprudence here. So to that extent, if you breach the constitution, the extant laws in building, and your building goes down, it's not just going down. You are having monumental loss of life and property. So I think here's your rule. It's not about sentiment.
So he didn't make a mistake by saying he will start.
No, here's your rule.
He said it.
The same problem we're having in Lagos State. You have building collapsing every time. You do investigation, they don't avail the public of the result of the investigation. Nobody's been punished. The heads are not rolling. You keep on having that wrongdoing. The people know, people are aware that if you do wrong, the law will take its course. People are aware of doing wrong because nobody wants to run for the constitution as long as you know that the law will cut up with you and the law will take its course. But especially where you see Mr. A's building got collapsed and there was an investigation, it was not made public, nobody is prosecuted. Mr. B that wants to build next time will compromise because the essence of compromise is not, the reason is not far-fetched. They want to cut corner. They want to get building materials cheaper. If a pillar or a beam that needed a particular diameter of reinforcements, iron steel bar, and by standard of the building, that is what it's supposed to get. You compromise because of cost. It will have effect on the building. If you are building an area that is waterlogged and you needed to do underground piling pillar, and because you want to compromise, you want to cut costs, you didn't do it, it is part of the building. And when there's an investigation, all this will arrive. But the problem is that we have series of investigation that have been launched, but we are not seeing results made public and we're not seeing people being prosecuted.
All right, now let me quickly read what Amechi Nwachukwu has written here. To sanitize Abuja and restore a master plan is a nice move by Barrister Wike, but I advise him to have a human face with his actions.
Nobody is saying you should not have human face, but the law should take its course. Until the law starts taking, this is what I'm saying is not about sentiment. It's about sanity. It's about before you start building, you are aware that there's a law regulating building. You are aware of the dangers of compromising those laws and the consequences of what we are seeing. I want to tell you that if you follow all extant laws regarding building, both conventionally and in our local laws here, building conforms to world best standard. Buildings will not be going down the way it goes down. It's not as if our engineers, our builders do not know the technical know-how. It's because builders at times want to compromise in order to cut costs.
They are using substandard products.
Substandard products, and that is just the reason.
All right, thank you so much, Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
Some of you don't know
What will be your problem?
your room, you cannot buy
Come and talk here. Come and talk here. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. You have done the introduction already. I just want to add, God bless you. It's like watching Flip TV. See, Mr. Mike, I think I have something in mind that we'll do one day. Some of these are our viewers who are watching us every morning. Some of them don't mind the time now. In America, at 2 o'clock, they're supposed to sleep and they are watching us. We're supposed to make an award, give them an award one day. Let Flip TV, I bet, present to your company. Let them give them an award, recognize them. Very, very important. People like Taiwo, people like them, Top and Chop, people like Dennis, Chukwuze, all our people, our friends. Amechi, Nwachukwu, all of them. Yes. And my sister in US, very, very important. Just make a chance and
People like Jacob Adede.
Yes, at least.
Muki.
Let's give them a word for them at least.
And many others.
They're supposed to be sleeping there now. They are watching us live. Anyway, God bless you. My name is Lucky Ayaguna. I don't know Lagos. Thank you very much.
All right. I think you finished your analysis. Thank you. You can go, Lucky.
No.
All right. Lucky.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Let me just
all right, we are talking about the proposed fuel hike, the planned fuel hike by Ipman. We are having, this man, we're having these present challenges and we're still talking. We have somebody still talking about fuel hike in the country. Are they pushing the goats to the wall? That's the question.
That is the reason why government have to be up and doing. That's the reason why government have to be up and doing. You don't just leave everything for this looters. I call them looters. If not so, we end up buying fuel of 3,000 and 5,000 naira. They don't mind. Can they think now? Go outside the police station and see. The police station is empty. But there is fuel there. Nobody is buying. Is that what they want? People should not go as and buy fuel again. Is that what they want? So be it. See, as the thing low, so you have quantity of people buying. As it high, you like less people buying. I get to go to a police station because everywhere is dried up. Everybody, you see, they don't want them to buy car, to use their car. They want them to park their car at home. So it's very, very wrong. Giving them power to start increasing price before you know, before end of this year, we'll be buying for 2,000 naira. It's going to affect everybody. It's not going to affect only the poor people alone. It's affecting everybody nowadays. Are you getting me? Don't forget that when a rich man drop water, it goes straight to the poor people. So it's affecting everybody. Government, Tinubu, should make sure that at least there's a little bit of regulation. I don't have, not totally. At least let them still protect the people. I get me, protect the people. Don't allow all these marketers. Who are the marketers? I ask you, who are the marketers? Look, go and check them. I don't know, guy. Even Tinubu's son. Some of these, some people holding NPC. They are the ones, they are the marketers, they are the cabal. It's something that Tinubu can call them to look too much, exploit my people. That's what I mean. And don't forget anything that goes up, doesn't come down. I got this dollar 15. They are telling you dollar will come down, dollar will do it a lie.
Even if dollar comes down, the price of commodities will never go down.
That is the problem.
That's the problem.
That is it. So by saying by saying that they should, market forces should determine, we are going to have a problem. There's no way. They will tell you, don't worry. After 6 months, it will come down. Buhari spent 8 years. Did anything come down? So now we want to continue. Wait. Oh, no. Go and check general hospital. Go to general hospital. Go to hospitals. Nobody's paying B to help other people who cannot pay B. People are dying there without thinking. People are dying. Even their houses, they can't go to hospital, can't go anywhere. And no nurse, no doctors. Everywhere is stabbing. So why are you telling people to increase their money? Thinking. I told you the highest sickness in Nigeria now, ulcer and diabetes and BP. That's the highest sickness now in Nigeria. Not even malaria anymore.
Now, concerning the palliatives that you said have been compromised, the president yesterday, while discussing with some Muslim Islamic scholars in Abuja yesterday, told them that he could only give orders to the governors, and he could only appeal to them to do the needful, by sharing the palliatives to the people that really need it. I think this statement is a welcome development, a welcome statement.
It's not welcome.
He said he has rolled out the palliatives, and the best thing for the governors to do is to distribute it to the masses. Let everybody get their palliatives accordingly.
Do you know what I said? It's waste. We all have data. We all have a driving license. We all have a passport. We all have NIA. We all have all these things. Is there anything wrong for the government? Don't forget that the federal government who came and take us our data and other things last time, and I have NIA. Even my children, all of them have NIA. Is there anything wrong for federal government to set up their own committee, state set up their own committee, local government set up their own committee, let everybody go to each local government street, and go straight to the people in their houses there and deliver all these things if they are really true. Because giving to the governor is like, go and check the deputy governor of Lagos State now. Go and see everywhere, he's buying everywhere, building mansions everywhere. Which money? Our own money. I get me. This 5 billion now, person like Uzodema, who is, people doesn't like, do you think Uzodema will carry that money, give to poor people there? No. What they are doing with that money, it's like dropping that money to the ocean. I give you an example that 2 days ago. The local chairman, if I could die here, they were selling their I don't know whether it's federal government or state relief, whether it's local government, but they say relief. A bag of rice, small rice. So, then 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 egg, all these things. Is this supposed to be so? No. Now, give it governor 5 billion. My brother, he's dropping that money to the ocean. They are not going to see anything. The governor would rather tell you that we have feed 50 million Nigerians, 100 million Nigeria. You will believe. Everybody will believe. Are you going to ask anybody? Ask many Nigeria. How they get nothing. Rather, they will be giving their party. Go and check the last rice. I saw the rice. I saw the olodo of rice. They put the APC logo. They put APC logo to tell you that APC are the one giving them people. First of all, they will settle their party people first. You know that before the remainder go to other ones. So it's a waste. What Tinubu is supposed to have done is to set up committee to ask all these banks if want to give out money. Everybody has bank. Those that have bank, they will rush to bank. I get to be by the time they say, okay, you that have a card, they want to send you 20,000 naira. You see, many people will go and open their account. Abi? So let's do that by giving the governors money to go and enjoy themselves. Don't forget, they are just coming in. They have spent money, that 5 billion. Rather, they will first go and buy luxury car and everything. So, my brother, it's a waste.
Okay, let's quickly travel to Edo State. Edo State happens to be your state.
Yes.
And of course, you understand the rift that is going on between the incumbent governor of the state and his deputy, Shuaibu, Obaseki and Shuaibu. What do you think is wrong? Do you think the fight against his deputy is in order?
I don't know why always like that. Every deputy governor would like to fight his your boss. It happened to Tinubu, don't forget, Kofuruji and other things like that. But in Edo State, let me tell you, we have 3 central districts in Edo State, and the 2 have ruled successfully. Like the Auchi and the Benis have done that. Oshomola under Auchi 8 years. And even the deputy governor, now, Shaibu now, spent 8 years now under deputy governor. The same Isako, that is the same Auchi. Now, Isha have not got, they have not ruled. So the governor now looks okay with wisdom. Let the 3 of us test that sweet. Let the Ishan people produce at least somebody.